Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on where you are in the world. This is Azil's Gaming. I'm, of course, Azil, and this is your daily dose of Az. So, hey guys, it is, of course, Wednesday, the 26th of April. What can I say about today? It's been a bit of a weird one. It's been a bit good, it's been a bit bad, it's been a bit awkward, it's been shattering. I am so tired right now. Did a back-to-back last night, so and I finished work at about 11 and I started again at 9. Always shatters you. You get home, you can't really sleep, you can't wind down, you just... Yeah, it's not the nicest, but it's something that I'll get used to because it's on the rotor. The shift last night wasn't too bad. The shift today, however, was utter hell. I gets to work. In fact, no, even, right, before work, I got to be a bit of an ass, right? I got to be a bit of an ass, if you will. As many of you might know, I'm not the hugest fan of children. Like, I don't really like them. I know that they're our future, and they hold all our hopes and dreams, and they could be the next cure to cancer, for God's sake, you know, if they're brought well enough, but they're not, because I don't agree with the school system, but that's beside the point. All I see are they're either small and throwing up everywhere, they're either bigger, louder, and messier, or they're bigger still and entitled little shits that don't have any respect for authority or elders. That's a blanket view, I am aware of that, but that is my personal view, and I just don't like them. Point is, it was proven, right? I walk to work every day and I've got to walk down a hill. And it's a very narrow path, and it quite clearly states at both the top and the bottom that cyclists should dismount and either walk or go on the road, essentially, and just to be a bit safer, right? So I'm walking down. Now, as many of you know, I'm not exactly a thin person. I'm a bit larger, and I hear this noise behind me, and it's this kid. Not even using a bell or anything, just not getting off, but just, excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm like, you know what? Fuck you, little shit. Right? I need this path. I'm walking. You shouldn't be on your fucking bike. I ain't moving. I ain't even going to acknowledge you, you fucking little bastard. So I didn't. I stayed walking until it got to the bottom of the hill, and it opened up so it could add the bike lane and the walk lane. I didn't give a shit. It made me feel really proud of myself to be such a sad bastard, but no, if it quite clearly says don't ride your bike, get off your fucking bike and walk. Fucking little bastard. Anyway, gets into town and traffic is terrible because we have a road system that has been designed by somebody that doesn't even live in the town, so it doesn't work at all. And at around 9 o'clock in the morning, it is just, I would rather sit and slice myself with paper. I'd rather give myself 1,000 paper cuts than ever learn to drive and driving that in the morning. I see it every day where people are that impatient that they will try and scoot across at the last minute, but all that does is you're lined. The road's just lined with cars, and nobody can move, like, at all, whatsoever. Like, it's just gridlocked. And then you're an ass for crossing, even though it's the green man, and even if it's not the green man, if no fucker's moving, I'm crossing, you little bastards, right? And then look at you gone out, and me being the somewhat aggressive person I can be, I'll mouth them back. Like, the amount of times I've openly said, you're a dumb cunt, right? Excuse language and shit, but I don't care, I'm ranting. You dumb cunt, get out of my fucking way. You are breaking the law by parking there because you're an impatient little shitbag. Get out my face. Prick. I hate it. It is a pet peeve of mine. Do not park across a crossing. It makes it dangerous. It makes it annoying. It makes it so everybody knows, everybody that sees you knows you're a dickhead. Alright? Don't fucking do it. I'm not in the mood for it. So I get to work. I get in, and we've got a pat tester to come and make sure all the electric's safe and shit. Fine, not a problem. Manages to break one of the fucking tills in the process, I might add. Like, the screen's dead. Do a fire test, that went smooth. Had a big plan for things I wanted to get done. And they were all brought to a halt because we had to change over the loo toilet roll dispensers. So, cracked on with that, got the first set done. And when I finished that, I walked out and there was just people. Like, this is a Wednesday day shift. We're not usually that busy on, like, weekdays. But we were rammed. We had, like, 10 lanes out, people everywhere, coffees being served. So I just did what I always do. I just rolled up and just served people with the stuff that were on. But it was never ending. I have never ever served so much coffee in my entire pissing life. And they're all old people. Which means their bladders probably aren't that strong either. I'm surprised there wasn't a queue coming out of the fucking building with the amount of tea and coffee and frappuccinos and mochas and shite that I was selling today. Insane. And then the food orders started coming in. Just non-stop. And because the till wasn't working in the bar, you had to keep going back and fucking forth between bar and diner, and then I had to go up there, and then there was a fault, and I was just like, I want this day to end. I really, really do. I finished work. I was like, right, cool, yeah, I'm not walking. I will get Paige, my housemate, to give me a lift. That's fine. She ended up being late, so consequently my stream was late, but that's fine. It was me that decided to want the lift. And then halfway through my stream, my fucking headphones died. The headphones that I'm currently wearing, they die on me. I forgot to charge them up whilst I was at work. It's again, my own stupid fault. So I think it's not a problem. I've got an external mic. I've got another set of headphones. I'll just take a couple of minutes, set it all up, problem solved. Except problem was not solved. Problem was incredibly intensified. It was a nightmare. I had such bad static feedback for no apparent reason on whatever microphone I used, whether it was my webcam, whether I left my headphones on charge and used the mic from that. I honestly think it was, I think it's a static from my headphones, because my wired ones, not these ones. Because I think whenever they're plugged in, that's when the static comes. Like, I'm not sure. But yeah, I've just got to remember to charge my headphones up after every time of using them, because otherwise that's going to be a really bad thing. That's not something I want to repeat, because it meant I had to stop the stream early. But ended on a high note. I then went into Miss Brit's channel. I'm going to put her link in the description because it's her birthday today, and we played Jack in the Box TV or Jack Games TV or something. We played a thing with Quiplash in it and other such games that you just, like, you've got the person with the game who then creates a room. You can then use your computer or you can use your phone to go onto the game, and then you play random silly games with a lot of fun. Got to be a bit careful when you play it on stream though, because it's a bit like Cards Against Humanity, in which case, because it's all down to imagination and making things and making funny things, it can get pretty dark pretty damn quick. Which, I love those sort of games. Like, when I first started playing it with her, I was like, right, I'm going to be good, I'm going to be good. Didn't win. I was then like, you know what, fuck it. Let's go full ham, tongs, whatever. Come up with some of the darkest shit I've ever come up with. She's probably going to have to delete the VOD, etc. And I started winning because I am a twisted, sad little fuck, and it's great. It's beautiful. I haven't heard anything more on the whole scan front, which means I'm assuming it'll probably be next week. But I will keep you posted. And tomorrow I'm on days again, so I'm going to finish this video, climb into bed, and just chill until I pass out. I'm hoping that I can get home at time tomorrow. But if the weather's as cold as it has been today, and if I'm still as achy as I am right now, then I will probably be lazy and get a lift, which means it'll be another late video. I don't think you heard that, which I'm okay with. But if you did hear it, I'm sorry. If you didn't hear it and wonder what the fuck I'm on about, the headphones speak to me when they're about to shut off because they're not getting any sound input, even though I'm clearly talking in it and programs are using it, but that's beside the point. Where was I? Yeah, so tomorrow I'm on days. I'll get home and I'll either go straight on stream again because I'm running late, or I will make the video and then stream. I want to play more Mafia. Like, it's really bugging me because I just want to sit and play the game and it's really good. I also need to try and sort hotels out for the weekend. The way the weekend's going, what the fuck? Phone, calm down. The way the weekend's going, I'm probably going to be going to Whitby on the Saturday and coming home on the Saturday and then doing something else on the Sunday. But hopefully I'll be able to spend the weekend away. But regardless of what happens, I will be filming throughout the day on my phone, doing little clips of where I'm going and what I'm seeing, and I'll just then get home, smash it all into an edited thing, and probably do like a little introduction of this is my day in Whitby kind of thing. But that's all to come. Then next week I've got some really good news. I only have to work Monday and Tuesday. Monday, Tuesday and Sunday. I've managed to get the Wednesday, the Thursday, the Friday, the Saturday off, which is fan-fucking-tastic because Friday is my interview at Safe Zone next week, which is going to be brilliant. I will be linking in the video before and after that. The before one will be fine. The after one will probably be me very, very drunk. I've got to buy some alcohol for that on Friday. But yeah, that's all to come. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I'm sorry this has been a bit more blunt, a bit more ranty, and with a few more curse words than maybe normal. But yeah. So thank you for watching. We're almost at 100 subs, which is amazing. And I will see you all next time. Ciao, ciao.